He's limping. Coach will be looking at that. Trying to go forward. Casey Dean is back up top with Freeman. Freeman hasn't got a break today. Alexander was on for a few minutes in that first half as Corey Dean pokes the ball quickly to Capo. As Capo goes to Madigan. Madigan back to Corey Dean, who sees Piperkoff overlapping, but Piperkoff can't get that as the ball was served too high. The defender had the drop on him and was able to head that ball away, but it is a throw in for Fort Lewis. We are just a minute in to this second half. Fort Lewis won off the goal by Freeman in the first half, and what a fantastic, exciting first half it was too. Back to Piperkoff, who flicks it to Freeman, and now to Madigan. Madigan's got the big left foot. Is he going to go try? Yes, he does try to go around that defender. He's going to cut it across, and it's Freeman with a shot from about 12 yards. It's over the crossbar.
Oh, great play by Joey Madigan. Madigan drove it low and hard across the top of the box, right to Freeman. He got a good shot. He had a good look. Couldn't get it on net.
Freeman's just throwing his hands around and looking up at the sky. Yes, he claps to himself now because he hates that. He had a good shot, 12 or 14 yards out. Had a bit of space, but hit it clean over the crossbar. He didn't like that as Claw gets the ball from Duke and under pressure from a attack. Rid of it, kicks it out of bounds. Here's Regis with the throw-in, well guarded there by Duke, and Duke's going to give away because he had his arms wrapped around. The Regis player was backing into Duke, and Duke didn't like it, but still can't put it around that player. Made it a little easy for the referee there, so dangerous here early on for Regis, or against Fort Lewis, because Regis have a free kick, bit of a tough angle over there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to shoot this one. He's going to be driving it across. Putting it about 10 yards out from the goal, I think.
Yeah, he's about 30 yards out from goal, but he's on a tough angle, maybe 18 yards or so out from the goal line, and that's number 12, and he's a left footer. And yes, he's going to cut this, drive it across, landing right around the 6-yard line. There is a header coming in, but it's missing the right-hand post. No save. Ryan Worth was right in the right position anyway for Fort Lewis in the goal.
That just kind of glanced off the Regis player's head, and he could have got his head in right position. He could have really put that on goal.
Yeah, he really could have. That wasn't a bad ball. It floated over everybody, but there was a player in the back, and that's where somebody is supposed to be, as Ryan Worth kicks it with the wind, and it lands on a Regis head, and here they are attacking right away again, but the Fort Lewis midfielders, Capo tries to poke a ball across, but has to pull the shirt of the Regis player there. No call because he was getting away, but Regis kick it out wide. Is that going to go out of bounds? No, the number 20's on the ball. He keeps it in for Regis there, about 35 yards out from goal, passing around back to the middle now. There's a couple of passes on here. Is that number 9 be able to shoot? No. As nice play there by Madigan to save the ball. He kicks it up towards Freeman, but the Regis player is just there in the nick of time, about 20, 30 yards out from goal. Freeman chases him, but the Regis player gets the ball away, ping-ponging around in defence, and finally finds its way to Corey Dean, who flicks it with the outside of his foot to Capo. What a lovely pass. Oh, Casey Dean tries to make a pass to Claw, but a little light on that pass, and it doesn't reach him. Here comes Regis down this left-hand side. It's a bit of a cul-de-sac for Regis, though, because there's nobody down there. And that ball will blow with the wind out of bounds. And Blackwell seems to be running okay now.
Yeah, he's shaking it off. I think he just took a bump.
He did limp there slightly for a minute or so, but he's fine now as Casey Dean forcing the ball forward. Freeman's in the back. Here's Casey Dean, and he's all by himself. There's only one defender back, but he's like 35 yards out from goal. Casey Dean rolls it across. Here's Madigan with the going to be a tap in here. And it's a goal! Madigan, what a beautiful assist by Casey Dean. Fort Lewis 2, Regis 0.
Man, Casey just put that across. There was acres of space there for Joey Madigan to run onto it. He took it calmly, took one touch, and then drove it. I think it did hit and deflect off the goalie, but then found the back of the net. Beautiful goal.
You know, sometimes in soccer, we say a player has too much time, and he sort of starts to think too much. And it's almost like the shot. Liam was right. It did touch the keeper, but didn't get into the back of the net. Oh, that's a great start for the second half of Fort Lewis. And bad luck for Regis, because they've given Fort Lewis everything they can handle today. But Fort Lewis, ranked number 1 in the nation, may not be on Tuesday after losing Friday, but right now, Fort Lewis are leading 2-0 against Regis, and it's been a wonderful game here under beautiful sunny conditions at Dirks Field as Blackwell goes back to Jersey now to Piperkoff, who just hits it forward. There's a player offside, though, that might have been Freeman, and I think he's going to be held up here as Regis is going to get the free kick off the offside.
John, the whole complexion of this game has changed in the last 5 minutes. It's just everyone's calmed down a little bit. We're getting the ball down, playing to feet a lot more, and getting a lot better control over the flow of the game here. I really like the way it's looking.
Well, I see what you're saying, because it's like the wind has been taken out of Regis' sails, because you can hardly blame them for everything they've done today. They've really come out and given Fort Lewis everything that they can handle. They've played fast, they've played good soccer, they've been attacking, and yet they find themselves with goals down.
I know. They really came out with full piss and vinegar, and with a harder working team in the first half. But Fort Lewis is just a better, more skilled team.
They're just a little more skilled, a little more sound. Here's the ball bouncing around in the centre circle. Regis trying to come forward, guarded by Corey Dean. And no, the referee said that's all right. Somebody might have thought that was obstruction, but the referee said play on. As here comes Fort Lewis with a little tap onto the overlapping Piperkoff. He's still about 35 yards out from goal. He stops, pulls the ball back, and now he cuts it over towards the sideline. Oh, Madigan couldn't get onto that. Not his fault. And it just went out of bounds. It's a throw in for Regis. And here they come again. The throw-in's over Madigan's head. But it comes back to him off the header and tries to send Casey Dean away. And Casey Dean is pounced on by two players. But he gets back in the mix, shoots it to Freeman, who's also guarded very well.
I've seen that so many times, John, where Freeman's playing the ball and gets a big bump in the back and has to just reach out as he's falling over to poke it towards other player.
Yeah, that's one thing the ref's done a good job today, but now Capo's getting a... is that Capo? No, that's Piperkoff. Why is he giving a yellow card? Piperkoff wasn't anywhere near that, I don't think, was he? Was that he who... Maybe it was him who gave that big bump to that player. I'm not sure. This looks like he's a left footer, and he's going to be dumping this into the box. Everybody's lined up around the 18-yard line. The game has suddenly slowed down for a minute as everybody's taking their time. As yes, he's stabbing one into the box. And Worth is, oh goodness me, Worth had to stay on his line, and a big tall player. It's sort of hard to track down some of these free kicks in these windy conditions, because the player gets lined up to hit it, and then the ball moves around. Here's Madigan. He's about 30 yards out, and he pops it over to Claw. What a clever pass as he got his toe under it. Claw's with his left foot. He's into the box, and no, that was somebody there. We'll pick you up in a minute. It was Corey Dean who might have had the header from about 12 yards, but Claw's back on it. Now he's giving it to Duke, who's going to pump it back into the box. Freeman's there, but he can only head it behind him. No one there for Fort Lewis as Regis clear it away. There's only one player forward. He's against three defenders, but he's fighting well. Down goes Jonesy. Down goes... the Regis player penalised there for fouling Jonesy. And forward line is by Jonesy, who's immediately back in position with Regis, about 25 yards out. There might be a cross coming in here from that winger out wide, guarded by Piperkoff. Piperkoff here just like he's not it goes into the goal, but it didn't matter. It was offside. It was minority goal at the time. Not talking. Regis on the ball. Regis going for the handball, but nothing there. Wanted to get the ball on the floor, but it went out of bounds anyway, so Regis had to throw in. Here it goes down to the left-hand side. Regis ends up being out of the way. The ball, much like when Piperkoff threw it in the first half, comes in bounds and then goes out of bounds, lands out of bounds, but it came in bounds, so that's the throw into Fort Lewis, and we're on again. It's Regis. Ball off Corey Dean in the middle of the field. Nice dribbling here by the number 11. Crosses the half line into the number 4 there, trying to pass, but too many players there for Fort Lewis, and Madigan gets the little touch. Now Capo gives it back to Madigan. Nice weight on the ball by those two players as Piperkoff goes back to Madigan. Madigan spins around back to Jonesy. Lovely passing here, but this time Corey didn't close on the ball and has to trip that player and send him down because he nipped in and got away there about 30 yards out from goal. No yellow card.
Could skill just a little bit too much in our own half. You don't like to play around with it quite so much on the top of your own 18.
Free kick for a header. A lot of shuffling going on in there in the box, pushing and shoving. The ball's kicked too high. Everybody's head out of it. And that'll be a goal kick. Swings it back towards the middle, but Regis gets it back on the side again. Don't get the pass away. Corey Dean got it. He deflects it. Freeman away the top list. 2 to spell stride, then gets the goes the Regis coming through down the top of the horse. Beautifully from Walter scoring lead, always helping out his fellow players. So then the cover and now a little fluke into the box by Madigan, but Sakiki leads up and picks up the tip of that one. And the keeper comes out. Good build up again by Wood as we get in the hole and then get it around. But keeper throws it out too. The good one just going down. Back over the head down, that third down, and down for nice change of pace there by Cumbo. He couldn't find treatment and goes straight. He won't like that time. Cumbo great turn by Cumbo. Interaction. Yeah, I like to see trying to see defend off, but the fact that the Regis keeper throws it out to the number 11, who gets it out to his right fullback, who's coming up to the half line now. Regis passing nicely along the ground, well guarded by Jones. Flicks over that player's head to down the right winger. Really looking dangerous here. He got pulled down top of the box. Now we got to playing much better now. We might be about 20 yards out from goal, possibly. Right in the middle of the field. Cumbo finds it up. He almost scored against find the keeper, and Cumbo's on the ball again. Madigan's there too. I don't think he's going to be a pass, but might be a shot on goal. Well, pretty cool. Let's see who kicks this. Here goes Cumbo, and yes, he shoots it.
Goal! Skyhawk on number 6. Alberto Gastapon Rodriguez.
Just like that, 3-0, Fort Lewis. Wow, it's amazing to think the 3-0 scoreline when you think about this. But what a great national offer it's been. That's sports. Regis has been in every year, but when it comes right down to it, it's just Fort Lewis that have made the difference. Here's the Regis coming forward again. They're chased on the way to the corner post, and oh, it did go out of bounds. That player was chased by a player. Comes down 50 yards, gets a bit of a break, and up in the air, to get the air break and have possession. Trying to kick the ball forward this time, and challenged there by Madigan. Nice little pass to the air, they work it out to the right wing, and they might play on. There's two players.
ball and the Regis player player went straight to the ground, but good play by the Regis because he bounced back and he's on his late stand.